Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. Let us give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Kodash. Double honor to our elders and apostles, great millstone. And again, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Okay. I just seen this clip, and you got to call the devil what he is, for what he is, man. This guy over here in Israel, he's a they all devils, Esau Edom is a devil, period, point blank. It's ultimately it's the Lord's doing. The Lord is visiting the earth. Matter of fact, let's start there. In second Esdras, I believe. Yeah. Is it 7? I want to say 6. Let's go to 7 though. Here we go. 9. Second Esdras chapter 9 and verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? Because the Lord, he's been quiet. He turned his face away. He just let things happen, let it be what it be, including Esau Edom, the wicked. Let's get that. Even with him. But it's coming to a time where he about to take this man out the way. So what is this dude doing? This dude's coming down with great wrath. The allegations that stacked up against him, that he's going to be found guilty for. There's no doubt about it. Right? Here, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. No, that's not where I want to start at, Salaki. It's here. This is where I want to start at. Right? Verse 7. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Right? So this devil, Esau Edom, about to be taken out of the way. So what he's going to resort to? Coming down with great wrath. Right? He's going to come down with great wrath. Going to Revelations chapter 12. That red dragon. In 12. Right? I'm jump down to verse 11. No, jump down to verse 12. It says, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time left. And that devil, or Satan, goes back to Esau Edom, which we all know by now, which I should have did that lesson last night, but I was so fucking tired. But everybody know that those people that's over there in our homeland, they're not the people. Everybody know that Israel used to be dark-skinned people, unless that was like an AI. I was watching this AI video last night. It could have been AI, or it just could have been some news type shit. I'm gonna have to go into it. But the world is beginning to know this devil is being realized for who he is. He's not the child. He's not the children of Israel. Those people that's over there in the homeland and in the land of Israel today, people are bucking up against that ideology now. They're starting to say, Abraham was dark skinned, and they was going to Abraham's lineage, and all of his people was dark skinned. So how these people over here that's now over there, how did they become, the children of Israel? All right. because they beginning to know they're not the children of Israel. But this devil gonna come down with great wrath, knowing he got a short time left. And this is a good vision of how he operates. Check this out. Let's go here. All right.
This is what death by forced starvation looks like.
He's a skeleton. He died of starvation.
Mohammed al-Sawafri is said to have not eaten in a month. He was brought to a hospital alive.
See, if y'all think famine is something to laugh at, if y'all think that you can't be one of these people, America, y'all got Babylonians, right? You Egyptians here in America, you know that because America is known as Egypt as well, spiritual Egypt. This is what is coming to this place. I wouldn't be surprised if there's already some places like this. All right, America is about to be hit and on a catastrophic level, and a lot of you people that keep on believing in what you used to believe in. This is what's coming. The Lord is not playing with nobody, man. This is what's coming. They said we are dying by hunger out there in Gaza, on the Gaza Strip. Civilians collapsed under total Israeli siege. All right, and these are the people that America is backing up. These are the people that your presidents, your electors, or your electees, or how you want to call it. They're enforced or they're helping to promote these things happening over there. But at the end of the day, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The heart of the king is in the hands of the Lord. All right? And these people got a lot to pay for. Some of these people, this guy right here, you don't know what role he played back in his past life. You don't know what role he played during the children of Israel being put into captivity. It's these people, their sins have reached Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is just another sign of the Lord coming back as soon as possible. Let me keep on going.
Only to be pronounced dead minutes later.
I haven't eaten anything for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. There's no food or water. There's no income. There's nothing. Nothing. How would he or we survive? This is what we have come to. We're helpless.
His family says Israel's blockade has led to this, and the US and Israel-backed notorious Gaza Humanitarian Foundation sites have become killing zones for anyone seeking food.
The aid points have turned into death traps. The Israelis open fire on all those seeking aid. Any person who goes to get aid comes back a dead body, injured or empty-handed. We are surrounded by death from all sides.
Aid has been politicized. It has been weaponized. No humanitarian considerations. No man with a human conscience would accept Palestinians in the Gaza Strip be killed in this manner. What is happening in Gaza is an unforgivable crime.
Israel has also blocked infant formula into Gaza. In the past week, 2 babies have died of starvation. Gaza's health ministry has warned that an unprecedented number of starving citizens are arriving.
Shit, man. Why you think the people gonna come up against this place? Starting with that land over there is Israel. Them Israeli people. Right? I had a thought just crossed my mind. Jeremiah 49. And I'm going to jump down right here to verse 12. For thus says the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bosra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to the battle. Right? For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. And look, man, why not? Why not? Look at what these people doing.
For treatment. But barely functioning hospitals are already overwhelmed and can hardly treat the injured, let alone those suffering from malnutrition. Amnesty International says,
hey, for all you Christians, right? For all you Christians that try to tell us Hebrew Israelites that, oh, you're supposed to love your neighbor. Why y'all hate the white man so much? You're supposed to love your neighbor. Is not Gaza a part of Israelis' neighbors? Is that not their neighbors? So what the fuck y'all talking about? Because we speak what thus says Yahweh Shem Yahushua against these damn devils? And we're not talking about everybody that look like they so-called white. We're talking about those that are actually Edomites. It don't matter what they look like, because you got dark-skinned Edomites too. Darker than you. And they're going to receive the same judgment. Because when you think about it, their body's not going to be changed. Right? But everybody's not going to be changed, you know. For 1,000 years, you know, or at least for the first 100 years, or however they live when however long they live when Yahweh shall return. The Edomites all over the world, what color they are, no matter what color they are, because you know Esau, he don't even put his seed into a lot of nations as well. No matter what color you are, if you were Edomite, your ass going into captivity for 1,000 years. And then after that, you're going to get burnt the fuck up. I like that. The oven said, bing. But yeah, again, to all you Negroes out here in the world, period, wherever you may be at, that's constantly coming at the Hebrew Israelites for telling y'all the truth, for telling y'all what thus says Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? Love your neighbor. It's not these the people out here over there in Gaza. Are they not the neighbors, a neighboring country to Israel? And they starving them out. They making sure they making sure when they come asking for aid, them people don't return back to their home safely. It's all about control. So yeah, the people about to start looking at these foods differently. In a minute, I'm gonna get that Habakkuk 2 in a minute too.
Israel has deliberately imposed conditions of life calculated to inflict genocide against Palestinians. At this soup kitchen, people gather to get their first meal in days. They've risked their lives to find something to eat.
We are dying of hunger and we cannot find food or drink, not even water. We drink from the sea and we cannot find food at all.
We have lived through the first and second uprisings, the wars of 2008, 2009, and 2021. Honestly, we've never experienced such famine. We are truly fed up. Enough is enough.
The United Nations is warning mass food deprivation is being normalized in Gaza. That new normal created by Israel means with each passing day, more and more people will starve to death. Kulsum Sharif, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.
Yeah, let's get that Habakkuk. A back cook. Two. All right, verse 6. It say, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 5. No, I'm start at verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Now his soul is talking about Esau Edom, right? Those Israelis over there, they're mainly Esau Edom. You have some Israelites among them and some other heathen nations among the people in that land over there in Israel. But the main ones that's controlling the government and the system over there, they're Edomites. His soul, which is lifted up in him, is not upright. Which is lifted up is not upright in him. But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, that means his doctrine, his philosophies, right, his education system, his lies, his deception, his form of deception, democracy and all that bullshit. Why they going to war, who they fighting and why they fighting them for, his wine, right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's what he's about to start. He's doing right now. He's working on it right now. That operation, that plan of making everybody take the MOTB, that digital form of currency and identification, the RFID CHIP that you read about in Revelation 13 and 16. He's about to heap to himself all people unto him. Either you do what I tell you to do, what they say, get down or lay down. Either you get down or you're gonna get taken, or you're gonna lay down. And this is a part of his execution. You see how he's starving people out. But y'all gotta remember, we all have to remember that it's because of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is the Lord visiting the earth. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his, right? It's not, they've been fighting over that land for a long time. That land don't belong to them people. None of them people. Ishmael, Elam, or Amalek. That land don't belong to none of them, but because he got the power, right? Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked because he got the power right now. He trying to take it over. He trying to take over all of it. Again, it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. America, right? Israel and America has been in bed with each other for a long, long time. Like I used to always say, every time the president get elected, they always got to go and, they always got to go and get solidified with Israel. They got to let it be known that they've been in bed for a long time. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee, and make thee, and awake, and shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth with an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. And they cutting off many people by doggone starving them out. It's sin against your own soul. Is it not written that Esau, that the wicked is envious of his own bread? So how much love or care is he gonna have for any other nation out here, especially you Israelites? You true Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Haitians. Y'all gonna see, especially you Negroes, you Christian Negroes. Y'all about to see, man. Y'all about to see. I think the last. Well, I'm gonna stop at Matthew. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew. We're gonna stop on Matthew 24. I'm sorry, I'm going to go to 7. It says, "For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." All right? This is the beginning of sorrows, so it's going to get even worse. We haven't seen anything yet, you know? Yeah, but famine is not something to play with. You know, you see they starving the people out. And that's all I want to get for right now, pretty much. This part, let's go here. Let's go here. I'll keep on taking it off. Amos 3. Yeah, Amos chapter 3, verse 1. "Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family." And I'm not talking about the Israelis, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. "Against the whole family, which are brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Will a lion roar in the forest when he have no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?" All right? And this is the Lord. This is all the Lord's doing. This is all the Lord's doing. And that trumpet being blown is the men of Israel sacrificing their lives day in and day out, week in and week out, to bring y'all the truth, to play this song, to blow that trumpet before the time comes to repent, before Yahweh Bashim Yahushua exacts judgment on you. All right? And that's the last one I want to get for real for this time, because famine, pestilence, the sword, destruction, that's what's coming when the Lord, as the Lord continues to visit the earth in which he has made. Repent, fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. With that, I'm going to close out, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rachak Kodash, double honor to our elders and apostles, great millstone. Till next time, Kwam Yasharallah, Wa Abba Baba.